You cannot pray. You cannot sit down and say, God, do this. God, do that. God, do the other thing. God, give me this. Oh, God, protect her. Oh, God, bring her home. And all of this kind of business, you can't do it. The only way you can pray is when you expose yourself, you leave that which is the lower mind, raise yourself into that which is the higher mind, and dwell in absolute nothingness, and then you become one with God. Why is it? Romans 8, verse 7. And the reason you cannot pray is because the carnal mind is enmity against God. It is not subject to the law of God, neither indeed can it be. Your mind is not subject to the law of God. It can't be subject to the law of God. Then how can you pray with your mind? You can't. You have to raise yourself above the mind. You have to allow that which is Christ consciousness, which is above the mind, to drive out the money changers, to overturn the tables of the dove sellers, and to leave that a holy place, a virgin place, a place of absolute bliss and whiteness, free of all external thought. No matter what kind of thought it is, it's got to be free of thought. But it won't work. Now I want to just show you a couple other things. When you use your temple, it says, Jesus Christ says that your temple, and he's talking about your head, my head, is a den of thieves. And until you understand that Jesus said the kingdom is within you, Luke 17:21, until you understand that Jesus said at that time you will know I am in my Father, you in me, and I in you, until you understand that, you're going to be praying the way the church taught you, you're going to be praying the way Sunday school taught you, you're going to be praying the way the book said, you're going to be praying the way Aunt Tilly told you, or your mother told you, or whoever told you, you're going to do all of those things. But until you are in a place absolutely divine, your temple is a den of thieves. Many people have never, ever, ever experienced coming down, sitting on a floor, lifting themselves up, and separating from all thought and allowing that place to be a pure virgin experience in absolute nothingness. Many people have never experienced that, but they've been to church every day in their life. They go to church 3 or 4 times a week, have never experienced nothingness, have never experienced that divine bliss where there is not one thought, never experienced it. And I'm going to give you a statement that Jesus made. It's going to tell you that everything that you've ever done in your life as far as prayer is concerned, everything you've ever done in your life as far as religion is concerned, everything you've ever done with a Bible, with a book, or whatever, has never been anything other than thievery. There's never been one thing holy about it because your mind is involved in it. And as long as your mind is involved in it, it'll tell you anything it wants, and it'll twist it this way, and it'll twist it that way, and it'll get you interpreting it this way, and him interpreting it that way, and her interpreting it that way. And when the 3 of you interpret it differently, you'll start to argue about it, and then you'll get groups to follow you, and everybody will argue until finally you get guns with one another, and you start shooting at each other like they're poised to do over there in Iraq.